On the anniversary of the total loss of the log pile due to a lightning strike, I think it's time to finally put together the story of what's going on. It is truly the end of an era. We've had the cabin for over 39 years and really, really enjoyed, had a lot of memories, family and friends and everybody out there, scouts. This picture here was actually the calm before the storm. It was earlier in the day that the cabin was destroyed, June 25th of 2023. The only reason we know that is because we had the camera on there, a trail cam, that actually took pictures but didn't send anything in, and eventually was melted. So here's the picture that we found on the camera after it was recovered, showing that on the 25th of June 2023 at 8:11 we had a lightning strike, and you can actually see the sparks kind of coming down on the upper part of the picture, and the blast that's above the roof of the porch there, where it hit the not the antenna, it hit the weather vane that was on the front of our building. It actually came down and bent some of the pipes and stuff on it, and then found some steel inside the building and actually got it going. This is during a storm that had over 3 inches of rain that fell. You can see how dark it is at that first picture, and even here still, and how cool it is. But every 30 minutes we'd get a picture, and by 11 o'clock here you can see that the cabin is fully ablaze. You can still see the doghouse sitting there, and a bunch of firewood that's stacked up by the trees. It's up to 68 degrees at the camera now. And then when the next picture comes, here we are, the doghouse has burst into flames, the cabin is gone, and the fire, the wood pile is starting to burn. And that actually burned completely, but the tinder laying on the ground on the other side did not burn because there was so much rain or water that after meeting with the state troopers in town and examining the pictures, they had come out and recovered the cards from the cameras. We're on there and driving our way in to the site for the first time. Brother's with me and my wife, and we're gonna see what we're actually up against now. So there's our gate, the edge of the property, and Colonel will get that opened up for us. It sure was a surprise to find out about this, and it actually took 5 weeks for someone to find that the cabin was gone. That's how far back in the woods we are. We're kind of in the sticks there, and we wasn't sending me any pictures anymore because my son had been up there some regularly just before it happened, and it had used up all of the notifications for pictures for that month for me. And then afterward, of course, the camera was disabled, so it couldn't do anything anyway. So here we are, pulling into the place, and I'd always had fears of coming back here sometime and seeing exactly what we're gonna see now, and this is for us the first time back here. It did, look at that, it did stop. It started that house on fire and burned that whole wood pile down. It didn't start the woods on fire.
And that, I mean, it's amazing. These trees are right here.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that propane tank probably got pretty hot back there.
I would imagine, because see, at that right there on the tree,
Yeah.
that's the camera. And
That was
we're at
103
the
degrees?
last measurement was 103 degrees.
Holy crap. Something's very odd here.
That ash place right there, that was the doghouse.
What But for it to just stop like that.
Yeah.
We think it's amazing that the woods just didn't get burned down.
The
It's
tree is
just
scorched
amazing.
on the side,
Yeah, it is.
and the leaves are dead, but even above them, they didn't go.
As we walk up to the cabin here, you can see the weather vane right on the ground
Yeah.
there. And the thing like where the W is and
There's
stuff,
the E.
how they're bent right around it like the electricity was looking for a place to go. There are only two pieces of wood or logs left in this. They were the
Huh?
two corner posts.
There's the gun safe.
Look at the spikes.
Oh my gosh.
You can see the rows of chinking there and how they just dropped.
There's my lantern. There's another lantern. Right there. Right there. There's one up there.
Chamber pot made it, Scott.
Huh?
The chamber pot made it.
Hey. There's a few of my mugs. Remember all my mugs?
Yeah.
Some of those might have survived.
I was going to look and see how many whiskey bottles were up there, but I forgot to look when I was that way. I'll get it when I come around.
What were in those spray cans?
Hmm?
I wonder why they didn't explode.
I don't know. I don't remember. There's one of the lights, a spare gas light.
The R, the knob with an
Oh,
R on
yeah.
it.
That's key.
Yeah. That was one of the new knobs on the door.
That was actually my grandpa's bed there.
That's
Wow.
That's one we had in the main
Won't go
bedroom.
into anything up there.
There's the pots. Stainless steel pots and the ceramic pot for the coffee.
Insulation here. Is that what that
Yeah,
is?
that came out of the walls. There's
And
all my
this-
magazines.
This charred
Oh, the
log
corner
came
post.
out- It came out here, but it didn't start
Yeah.
anything on fire out there.
Look at that. Those were all the old. Those were all the old American Rifleman magazines from Dad.
Wow.
Those are new lamps that I never used.
There's a key there and a coin. A couple of gun shells there to the left. Same here.
Yeah. Batteries.
Oh, batteries.
Boy, those beds have had it.
Those are the army cots we
Yeah.
grew up on.
And then we got these were actual Army,
Yeah.
issue from camp. Justin got them, and they allowed us to put those
Oh.
together.
Those weren't the ones you guys found from the dump?
Well, the cots were, but the connectors weren't.
Oh, okay. And this is the one, this was the wood bed that was a double bed that you made into a single?
Yeah.
With all the wood. Charred leaves here.
Oh, no.
Scott. Charred leaves here.
Yeah. Yeah, this could have been a whole bunch worse.
But that, I mean, we could have lost all the woods and cabins nearby and everything else. But somehow it was contained right
Oh, yeah.
there at the cabin.
I'm gonna go grab some gloves, and then I'm gonna go in and check that gun safe.
walking through here, really got to watch where you step because the chinking has nails in it and they're held in place by the concrete. It's real easy to drive something up through your foot. We got a few things we want to really check out in here before we just start shoveling stuff up, and it's going to take a little while. Plus, it all has to kind of sink in, you know. Not every day you get a total loss like this. That was an important part of the family. We did have the gun safe there, but there was only one gun in it. That was a 22 that we used to dispatch porcupines and stuff like that when they were causing damage. And want to see what's left of it.
Bring that around. The old bread box. We got a lamp in the back.
As we worked through this, it seemed like it'd become more and more like an archaeological dig. You could find all of these artifacts in there that covered decades, actually, and was just something to remind us of the things that were there and the memories that we had that went with it.
Nothing. Wow. You got a barrel.
You want me to bring the camera so you can show?
Is that his 22?
That's just 22. I had knives in there.
We found a few knives and stuff like that in there as well. Kind of going through and seeing what those look like. Mostly just the steel pieces.
Yep, that was my Teddy Roosevelt knife. Here's my folder from camp. That's gone. Here's the small game knife that we got from Ron.
There's another tool.
A hammer! Oh, yeah, we still have hammer. Right, I had a drawer there full of tools.
Yeah, there's tools right here. But
I think we got the knives out of there.
there's a whole bunch of knives.
That's a shotgun shell, I think. I thought it was the end of the knife, but I think it's a shotgun shell.
Yeah, that's what it looks
Short
like.
base.
There's a whole bunch of knives.
Yeah? That was the ones that were in the butcher block.
There's a wrench, I think, there too. Right here.
Well, I'm going to walk around that way.
Yeah, you.
Look at this.
Yeah, that shouldn't have happened.
Look at this. the Jack Daniels kit that we bought many years ago.
Yeah.
There's the cards in there.
Wow.
They did better than the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Not much better, but they're there.
Yeah.
All right.
Got frying pins.
Well, there's part of the cots that were up in the attic.
Up in the loft.
Yeah, up in the loft.
What's that? That's the seat of a chair over there?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of those folding chairs.
That's right. You guys had those black and
This
those really old.
This is where
folding chairs
Dad's-
that we had as kids.
Yep.
We
Nice
got from
one.
his grandparents.
Yep.
One of the things that's in this corner, really trying to find, is some of the things that were hanging on one of the mounts that I had. And part of it was my dad's skinning knife that he had made years and years ago. So we're really going to try and find that and maybe be able to restore it somehow.
Now outside a lot, and I don't have this at the house. Yeah,
All the extra chairs that were up above the ceiling in the area there. We had more guests, we'd always be able to pull those down and stick them around the table. They're some of those belong to my grandparents, so they're from back in the 50s.
Okay, let's see if I can solve it one of these.
There's a star in there, so you just dump part of that out on the ground if you want.
It's probably a pretty slow video, probably not the most interesting thing to watch. But my intention here is really just to document this and kind of weed it out. There's several hours of footage, and tried to get some of the highlights out and be able to look back at this sometime. And after we move forward, we're in the process of building a new cabin now. Give us an idea where we came from, and just kind of put some closure on.
I thought maybe if you kind of possibly, be careful walking there, but
Yeah.
you know.
You know that got hot when the glass melts.
Yep. 2,000 degrees, 1,200. I don't know what it takes to melt glass.
There's Scott.
You got another one that survived? All right.
That one doesn't look too bad.
Yeah.
There's another one right there.
Okay, I'm gonna be
I don't know how well it is, but
set that up out there and point it right in this vicinity. This is about where Dad's knife would be.
that's why I thought maybe you might want this to,
Well,
you can use it just to kind of dig through.
need there's another book there.
With a
One
book.
of my books. Got all of my old hunting books and stuff. All those
Yep.
special ones I bought, you know, about hunting in Michigan and all that, they're all gone. It's gonna be hard to replace some of them. I think this was my mug from Germany at Disney World. The binder,
Yeah. No pages left.
that's the binder that I got.
Where would the logbooks have been? Right in here?
Logbooks would have been right here. Yeah. So,
Like a can sometimes.
that antlers that are hung right here, they keep looking down here for maybe the knife pad. There's the gas pipe. I don't think it's attached anymore.
What's
Oh,
this?
gas pipe. You know, it's weird. All of the, I mean, see the gas is off there.
Yeah.
I think the brass fittings, some of them got so hot that they melted right off.
Well, and that tells me that's amazing because that tank is what, 15 feet?
Yeah.
It's closer to the cabin than that camera
Yeah,
is.
that had to get pretty hot.
Yeah.
You want them left here?
Well, just make sure they get on the camera, and then over on that
You
table.
want to turn it here, Fran, and I'll hold them up here? Here's a box of some sort. It's gone. And these were camp chairs
Yep.
that were in the corner. And we have, these were the bindings to Scott's skis. His old wooden skis. And I think there's another binding down here too. There's part of the other binding.
This was my art saw blade.
Okay.
It doesn't have much art on it anymore.
Nope.
There, I bet you that's the other binding.
Yeah.
Had a set of Swiss Army skis with the seal skins on them.
Need to go potty?
No, I'm good.
That survived, eh? That's from, I bought it down at the antique store
Oh yeah.
down in Shepherd,
Mhm.
and it had a label on it. It was sold out of Aldring's Hardware in Gaylord.
Oh wow.
And then I patched it. There was one spot on there,
Probably that
but
right
the
there.
label is gone now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know what this is. That was the glass from the lights. They're like a shade
Oh yeah.
over the chimney lights.
Yep.
The chimney's inside. So, I'm really close to where that knife blade should be.
I found the lid.
Found the what?
The lid to the
The
chamber
lid
pot.
for the, yeah, quite a ways away from where it started.
No, the chamber pot was right there. and the
Oh,
lid
was
right
it?
there.
Yeah, that's right. I set it back in the corner there.
There was something melted, some kind of molten glass on top of it, though, over there.
Look at that. It's not all there, but you can read it. This is Davenport College.
There
They
you
don't
go.
have that anymore. This one here can't replace. Here, let me hand you that one. That's quite a collection of those
Yeah.
beer steins.
what this is. See what this is?
Hey, sharpening stone. It's still good. Carborundum.
I think I know what this is. Look here on the wall.
That the fiberglass
The
melted.
fiberglass that
Actually melted. Look at that.
Wow.
The fiberglass turned back into glass.
That was,
That's hot fire.
look at how the fiberglass is melted on the wall. This is all melted fiberglass. Did you?
Okay, so we got the ground starting on fire there.
The trees, the leaves are probably dead up there, but they're still on the tree.
Yeah.
The old doghouse. There's the chain from it. You can see the dog chain.
see, there's nothing in between. And then the wood pile burned. But leaves the stump and the tree right there above the wood pile.
And there was a big doghouse right there.
And that big doghouse that used to be.
See the chain?
Remember it? Yep. It's gone. It's just ashes. Nothing.
Really would like to find that knife. Keep looking. Yeah.
That was the wood bin. There's my trap. My traps. This is a Swiss made saw. And this is the build part of the cabin. There's a shovel. Another trap. Another trap. That was paper. That'll take Dad. Yep. That Dutch oven might still work. So, found another trap. All my tools. Okay. Set those on the table, Iola.
Yeah.
I'll be right
I think all the temper's going to be gone on these traps.
there. Probably.
Hey, we can still hang our washcloths up. There's a piece of washcloth on there. Can make pizza! That one still got Teflon on it.
How about that?
Look at that.
You can straighten those out.
Here's the dish pan that we used for years and years and years.
Well, the washing pans, there's one down here too, I think. Those are all the metal plates.
Yep, and here's the bowls.
Yeah, all the ceramic put together. Your arm hurt?
Yeah,
No, he's
I'm
keeping
getting
the bugs
out of
away.
my face.
Oh.
Yep, that's right. I stepped there too, and I knew there was no nails. Stepped on my foot. I know there's no nails here, so. That's where I was digging, and I finally decided my head was getting light from bending over, so I decided I better get up.
There's the fancy strainer I bought from Miles when he won an award for selling the first thing online.
I couldn't lift them up.
You know where that came from?
No.
When we were kids, we went across the road before there was a weather station there.
Yeah.
We go back in the woods and there was trail or old railroad bed or whatever that went through there. Bunch of trash and stuff there. That was shiny silver, chrome-plated breadboard, bread box, and it had a latch on it. You fold it down, and it was maple in the cover, and that was where that came from. So that's from when we were kids, and that's gone. I mean, some of this stuff is a lot older than 39 years.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, definitely it was a museum, that's for sure.
It was a museum. Yeah, I think it's kind of one more here. Those are the big hinges from the door.
Yep. That might work again.
That was our towel rack. We had it hung up like this.
Oh, wow.
Use that for the towel rack.
Yeah.
Yeah. These two over.
Garage sale for antiques.
Oh, but
Fire sale. There's a whole bunch there if you want them.
boy, that ceramic, you get hot enough to melt ceramic, you gotta be about 1500, 1800 degrees,
Yeah.
don't you?
Yep.
There's a couple of them, those cast iron ones that cleaned up and
Retreated
retreated and have to figure out.
the camera. If we build a log structure, we might be able to utilize those.
You wanted to know how far this was from the corner of the cabin with your
Okay. To where that corner pole fell down.
20 feet.
About 20 feet. There it is. Yeah, boy, look at that. Just,
That tree is only singed on one side. The other side has still got green leaves.
I think it's just the plastic. Couldn't take it. But there you can see the forest.
12 and a half.
12 and a half to the tank?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be over 10 feet.
18,000. Right here.
Yeah.
And you get
It's because I gave all you mine. All right. Tell it, Scott.
This is the barrel from the old trade musket hung on the wall by the couch. I have to see if I can find a lock plate for it. Maybe the butt plate. But still got the pin in there, so it burned right off the stock. We used this at Camp Gralick. Used to tell a story about the history of the camp. Did some research. The guy's fictional name was Hank Crawford from the Au Sable River region. And then at one point in the story, I popped the cap off with this. It's just a smooth bore. Never used to shoot forever. From about 1840s, 1850s is when this would have been from. That's all that's left of it.
Wow.
We did a lot of research, Walter and I, on the lock. We took numbers and imprints off it, trying to find more information, and tried to buy a book on the Indian trade guns, but never got one. It's supposed to be a Christmas present, but never came. So I don't think this one will ever be any good. But the barrel's still there. We
It's
found
heat
it.
treated.
Yeah.
It's heat treated, probably annealed. This one I think was one we found out in the woods. I think it was used for a marker post. It's bent now, but I mean, it's been beat on. I think used for like a survey post. And it's from some old Must have loaded about a 45 caliber.
Yeah.
So that might have been a US job. All the lantern.
Okay, the pictures are going to be kind of tippy because I keep hitting the weeds.
The pump. We had pumped water to the sink from a 5-gallon pail. It looked really nice.
Do you see all the nails I gathered up for the kids there?
Huh? Yeah.
Here, did we get a close-up of the butter dish? There you go.
There's butter on it. We got that in town here in Gaylord.
Yep.
We take a whole 1 pound brick of butter
Yep.
and put it on there for deer camp.
Your good wrench is in the middle of that, Scott.
Oh yeah, we want to take that back.
Is there
Somebody shops at Walmart.
anything on the other bench over there you want?
Nah, we're good for now.
There's your grill that they couldn't get going.
You know what? We're gonna have to try and find keys to that, because keys were hanging up on the wall in the cabin.
Didn't you find a key earlier?
I did.
We did. We found the key. What did we do with that?
You put it in your pocket, didn't you?
Did I?
I said there was a key and a dime.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Not the right key.
I kind of did.
Because I don't have any way to open this either. I'm gonna have to try and find keys. Because the keys were hanging up in the cabin. So that'll be a project for tomorrow. That would be way up in the front corner there. Right where that can is on the wall. That's where the keys would have been.
Right inside the door to the left.
Right inside the door right here, so we'll have to kind of shift through that.
Yep.
Were
Let
they
me get
on
over.
that side or were they on the other side?
Huh?
I thought they were over here by the gun rack.
No, key rack was hanging up behind the...
You want your shovel for a second?
No, I'm not going to look now. I'm going to get some old clothes on tomorrow and come back out here and be a little more methodical about it. Kind of got a feel for what's up.
Well, the dig continues, and we spend the next video trying to find that knife and basically starting to clean up. Once we found the knife, we were able to just start shoveling stuff up and get the cleanup in place and kind of assess where we're at, what we're going to do, and hopefully you'll be around for some of the rebuilding. The new cabin is actually going up now, and it's looking real good. Scout trips out there, we had family vacation, we had all kinds of stuff, and the hunting camps that we had there, a lot of memories from generations of my family. So been kind of special to go through this and just kind of see that and you know, kind of remember what it is that's in there so I can take care of things for insurance and stuff like that. But the most important thing is that we got some closure with it. Anyway, hope you found the video interesting. If you made it this far, you gotta like old cabins. So anyway, thanks a bunch. Bye.